hello. I think everything's working. I say that every time, as though, you know, I can't even bother to do a spiel. It's just, I am just in a perpetual state of surprise, I think, is the main thing. Which, I have made a change. So I was realizing that I wasn't kind of, it's probably not the right one. So, it is just random. That's weird. Yeah, if you just go past it, this is terrible for me because how my brain works is that I usually realize something after I've read it and already pressed like I like read it, don't take it in board, and then like there we go, it's fine. So I turned the streamer friendly mode back off again because you end up with like about 4 songs. And I actually checked the tapes. It was like only 1 song in the garage that popped the copyright thing last time, and in theory I'm recording all of this so I can upload it elsewhere. When will I get around to that? I honestly have no idea. It's fine. But it technically exists. But I think it only usually gets broken up in the garage because it's in the old garage because there's not a lot of other noises going on. So I can just turn the volume down and then also hit a few songs which are on the Fine soundtrack. Anyway, Lynn. Oh, it's Lynn, just spelled badly. Idea for the authority anomaly petting zoo, highlighting how many of them are docile and even helpful. Call it friends with benefits. No, wait. It's like a fine name. I need to deal with this. Decide what to do with my car because I forgot what I was doing with my car. I was like, oh, I'll decide next time. Do I remember what I did to my car? No. That would be sensible. The original steel panel still living. It probably needs to come off for the time being, though. It needs to go in the old. Probably needs to go in here. Can you take this insulated panel off? Oh, it's not. Oh, right. It's gonna be hands. That works out, right? Because there's an insulated on this side. It's a LED on that side. It's a insulated panel. It's sort of alternating, right? Kind of. I don't know. It's fine. I probably do need to just coat them in care. Can't put them in repair putty, but that's fine. I emptied everything out, right? Yeah. No. I shouldn't have picked up that plastic out of the bin. It's like, where's the place that I put my plastic? I just dump everything. It's not an efficient system. Is this repairable? This is my question. It is. Well, that's an important thing to know. I mean, it might not actually do it, but so when that gets like extremely sharp, I can do something about it. Oh, I might put a wind turbine on it though. Try to do another jaunt in the jalopy. Who isn't excited for another jaunt in the jalopy? mean, I'll just have this in the power generation side, right? And I can do a seat rack now. I have so much stable energy. I may be a person that farms stable energy too much. Mini turbine. That's one. Whee! That one came out at speed. I'm surprised I caught it. I think the thing I want to do is turn down the order. Less likely to be if there is a dodgy track on here. I don't remember which track it was, is the thing. So I'm gonna have to like look at the radio every time and then I can like reverse engineer it. Insulated bumper. Oh, I can make insulated bumpers, can I? To deflect some of that unwanted electrical energy that's been unhelpfully striking the front or back of your vehicle with this new, smarter bumper design. It's shockingly effective. Side fuel tank. Not enough room inside your car for gasoline? Mount a little more on the side and enjoy longer, even more exciting excursions into the zone. This is an extremely safe idea. Any mech circuit board. Using a large propeller to capture wind energy. A kind of janky concept? It could be. Does it look a little amateur? It might. Does it work? Great Scott, it certainly does. Oh, that's what the name of that one was. I was like, what? I don't remember this, but okay. Incredible. What have we done? I've just put a propeller on the side of my... I mean, it's technically a turbine, but it just looks like a big propeller on the side of the vehicle. It'll be fine. Can I have a side battery? I've got all this energy I don't need, is the thing, I guess. Do need unstable for that. Leak-resistant fuel tank. Oh. So I put solar panels on. It's pretty funny, actually. I'm gonna just research side battery so it unlocks other things on the tree. So it's still stable, which is not too bad. Garage upgrades. 3 for the... Ugh. Need to research a limb chip? So you need to research carbon fiberglass. Research a plasma scrapper. Fine, I'll research flare guns. Whatever. Oh, okay, I do actually need to pick it up. Video games. That's unstable. Okay, good. Like to know when I've got unstable things. It's weird the insulated headlight needs an advanced workbench, but stable energy. Here we are. Make side floodlights? I research a lot of racks, but it seems like a bit much to just jump up the rack levels multiple at once. Need unstable energy for those. Oof. Gonna make a trunk in the trunk, aren't I? Side storage. Little trunk space never hurt anyone. No reason space has to be in the trunk. Guaranteed zone proof for at least 10 minutes. Add insult to injury, 250 years after winning their independence, Americans nationwide are enjoying bigger trunks than ever before. The trunk of one American car can easily fit 6 British vehicles. This was really... Augmented trunk storage. A true triumph of trunk technology. That's just fun alliteration. The back of this automobile could now comfortably contain an entire British town, all its occupants, and their accents. It's fine. Oh, I haven't unlocked seat racks. Right, okay. I should probably unlock a seat rack. Hi. So the first one you want, I suppose, is this one. I can put things in the back. Oh, I didn't pick up the art dock and install it. I forgot about this. Right, what can I make for the seat rack? Can I make a backseat tank? The auto parker. Right arm getting tired, rudimentary motion sensors below the driver's seat will automatically engage and disengage the parking brake. Truly, this is the technology of the future. Put in a seat rack? Wow. Resource radar. That's for the roof. Jump jacks. Nothing to do with aerodynamics and everything to do with brute force. Jackhammer-like power will make your car airborne for a brief moment, but be aware that this is not designed with consideration for either comfort or safety. Wow, you know. When has that stopped anybody? Uh-huh. It is just a big, yeah, huh? Oh, yeah. Hmm. Maybe I do want the handbrake on there, and then I want the one battery. Oh, the handbrake does use energy, huh? Gonna regret this, aren't I? I'm gonna need to know what that does, so I need to reverse this out. Apparently, I'd already put it in, never parked it. Okay, so what happens if I... Yeah, that does that. It damages the car too. But if you need to jump over something... That door is not looking good. The panel's not too bad. I say that as though that's a true... I keep forgetting I'll play putty inside, don't I? Yeah. This is me sensibly having open windows. Was that the... Oh, is that like... Oh, it can't be shocked, I'm assuming. Oh, it's actually telling me what the stats do. Oh. Hang on. Just realised I need to take this out of my hands. So that's 25. And... Okay. I'm looking at what the actual stats do. So... all of the parts provide protection to their adjacent ones as well. So I do kind of want to mix up what's on what side. So that's kind of like makes sense because there's an insulated next to a lead, next to an insulated, next to a lead. This is a bit weird because there's an insulated, next to armored, next to lead. So that's not as good. Right. So it's the pattern's a bit rubbish on this side, but eh. Oh, and you get protection on those as well. Okay. So, I just had a thought. That's adjacent. Because that's like 15%. I mean, that's the one you want to have like loads of lightning resistance, right? In theory. The lightning rod. So it doesn't get zapped as badly. It's the plan anyway, right? How are my tires doing? They're not great. Oh, they get protected as well because they're adjacent to things. Right. A lot of this makes sense now. That's technically near it. So it's getting a little bit of impact resistance. Okay. Hey, there's some wind. So it's blowing the turbine. Oh, it's quite close. Okay, you just care if it's wind and... you need to go so far to program it like... if there's wind happening in the thing. I mean, that's fine. What am I, wheel looking at? All-terrain tire. Off-road is AA, road ring is B. That's AA. Puncture-proof tires. Blocks flat, blocks blown out. Can a tire truly be puncture-proof? This dramatically reimagined example uses a segmented and completely airless design to make flats a thing of the past. Surely no tire can ever excel in every type of terrain. Perhaps not, but the next solution is one that does passable job on all surfaces. Make all your vehicle orbit amphibious with this skid-free solution. As a bonus, this wheel also works well in muddy conditions, but is likely to unperform on regular roads. I can make a pedal tile. Oh boy. Oh no. Power grip tires. Great. What does it do? It uses power every second. Seems bad. Oh, I can just do this and it'll tell me what's available. That makes sense. Oh, I can make a torch. Tempting. Proper light source, brighter, more durable, longer lasting. This will inspire many a moth as the cast swaying shadows deep into the forest night. Yeah, I gotta make a proper torch, right? Even though I made a new one, but you know, it's fine. I can just craft it somewhere on the go. I probably do need to research a bunch of tools just in case, right? That's... Oh, that is all just lighting. 10 tools? That mean. Thermal vacuum. Advanced workbench. Okay, I need this. I do actually need a thermal. Considerably more powerful information the handbag applies highly focused energy to produce even more emphatic and efficient result. Also casting light into the dirtiest, dark of corners. Keep away from face. So the thing I do need to research is the advanced workbench. It needs steel sheets. Time to make some steel sheets. I don't know why you can't craft them from there, but you can. Time to make bigger workbench. Oh, I need to aim it at the above the workbench. It's got a pit. That's nice. Ah, yeah, that's a... Oh, it's got like... It's like an actual science table on one side. That's a good touch. How much does it cost to make a torch, anyway? Bulbs. Well, it's a level 2. I can't make them out of a... Oh, I... Oh, no, that's how many of... Yeah, well, it is tier 2. Awkward. Oh. But some things wanted thermal vacuums, right? So I should probably research that. Do I have enough space to research space? Enough charge to research space, I should say. No? Okay. So next on my list is one of those, I guess. It's a tier 3. Oh, no. I definitely can't make that in the back of the... I can't make that in the back of my thing. No, I really can't. Yeah. Fine. I'll make a light. He's a thermostat crystal? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's really big. Huh. So is that... I'm beginning to see the problem. Oh wow, that's... Hang on, we just like attached bulbs to a... That's really good. It's some bulbs attached to like, you know, a can and a stick. Got a head-lead plate panel in there. Actually do need that though, don't I? Excuse me? I'm probably... Do I need the MREs? Probably. It's fine. What other weird colors can I paint my lights for fun? What colors have we got? Brown, red, off-white, green, matcha. It has been a terrible mistake. What would remind motorists of the mellow taste of an exquisite tea and taste suggests sickly sewage? Did you mix this wrong? There's descriptions for every color of paint. Oh, who says grey is boring? Lather your car in the most passionate of tones. Danger red, a color frequently identified with bravery, success, and good fortune. Oh, it's paint stripper. Oh, okay. This diethylpyrophene-based solution is a rapid and perhaps even safe way of automated paint. Warning, do not drink, avoid contact with skin, eyes, or mucous membranes. Use only in well-ventilated spaces. Extensive research suggests that this perfect fusion of yellow and red may, in fact, be the fastest of colours. It's up to you to test that theory. Off-white paint, the ideal shade for those worried about causing offence, making a statement, or feeling the finest twinge of passion. Transform your car into the colour of dull dishwasher and drive forward into a life of mediocrity. Great. Love the off-white. Actually, good point. So if it changes the colour, what happens if I paint it black? Like, what do the headlights do? I can just hit remove them, can't I, while I'm here? It just doesn't work. That's very logical. That's very funny. Very logically, if you paint your headlight black, it doesn't function. Incredible. Wanted to see if it would work. And it did. Let's go for weird, ugly color combinations. Green and brown? It's a bit weird. Well, I'll take it out for a spin and then we'll see. See what horrible crime. Oh, actually, how many road flares in here? Oh, I've got like 20. Yeah. I don't need that many. Oh, what? Oh yeah, that's stacked in a weird way. Yeah, alright. You charge the thing again. It's fine. It's the car's possibly unbalanced because you know it's two side racks on one side, but you know I'm confident it won't collapse and fall over in some sort of horrendous fashion. Oh, I didn't fill the thing. Fill that fuel can. Dun, dun, dun. Did I do some scanning? I probably didn't, right? Okay. What we got? My objective is here. That's scary. It's also just unknown. The Myers. Yeah. I'll probably wait for that instability to go away, so I want to use this instead. Why can't I go that one? Oh, I can't because that one's got no stable exits. Right, okay. That's why it won't let me scan. Makes sense. Anchor Party, Eerie Darkness, Swiftstorm. Yeah, I mean, that seems fine. Violent Voltage. Fuel Evaporation. Well, that seems bad. That's got two, huh? The gravity of the situation. What is that? I kind of want to know what that is, but I also don't. Like, maybe not. Right, so unstable anchors. Shaggy Scramblers, two things I haven't seen. A tape. That's nice. Salamander Grotto, Racticar, Neon Reef, Abandoned Box Truck. A tape. Cool. Love tapes. Can open a tourist. Nothing super bad. If I can discover that instant I can go up here really quickly. Same with that one, right? That's something else that's not recognized, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'll use the putty on the ones that are yellow, sure. I can probably just make my own, I'm just stingy. Pop. Saves me the inventory space. The wheels are a bit wonky, but that's fine. It went ding. Oh, it's that. It's the UI for the car repair status thing. It's like, what's going? Is my something wrong? Like, has my car developed a strange quirk? Like, I have to remember. Maybe I don't want it on that. I'm gonna make that mistake, aren't I? Because I was like, I know I'm gonna press the I'm gonna press the spacebar expecting the handbrake, and it's not gonna be the handbrake. Absolutely not gonna be the handbrake. Don't know what that not recognized is, but I'll go looking for it. We'll go to the back roads. So I don't really need much juice. So I got so much stable energy. I've got anything to do with it. Hmm. The back roads, remote to damp forest. I can pick up some energy on the way through, so it's not super bad. There's a tape there. Where's the? Oh, it's that. Okay. So I want to go straight down the road and then take a right. I can do that. Yeah, it's brown's not great. Maybe I'll change colour to something weird and outlandish. Still can't get over black. Does make it not work.
Sorry about all that mess with Oppie. There's no question. Oppie is a once-in-a-generation genius. I've watched her manipulate wavelengths with nanometer precision without batting an eye. So, yeah, to see her go from being the sharpest person in the room to what she is now is disappointing. This place, it leeches away your sanity day by day. So for Oppie to live here in complete isolation, locked away with only bad memories and expired medication, nothing good comes of that.
How much medication did you have?
Better if I knew why she suddenly cares so much about the remnants.
Oh yeah, this was the thing I was afraid of, right? I was like, tourists? Now I will need my lights on. Lefty righty. Oh, come on. I gotta see if they give me some stuff out of this one. Wee. I think that was...
Speaking of Oppie, you're not gonna like this, Francis, but I'm starting to think we can't do this alone. Look, it's not that I doubt our abilities, but no one knows the zone like that old bat.
You heard what she said. She'll sabotage this remnant before helping us.
Right. Well, she'll come around to our charms.
No, she won't. Nothing in the 13 years we spent in R&D proof
That she's open to working with anyone. She dug her heels in so deep that she wrestled everyone down into the grave with her. I can't be involved if she is.
What are you talking about? This is the entire reason we stayed behind, to write the record of the zone. Not about the experiments and the technology, but to tell the legends of the land.
I don't want anything to do with her. I don't want to talk to her. I don't want her advice. I don't want to hear her goddamn voice.
this isn't like you. What's going on, Francis? Is there something I should know?
No.
All your work in LIM R&D, all the time you spent, your entire career, your entire life. You sacrificed it all for Ada, and how did they thank you? With a black hole in your resume, where you can't tell anyone what you did. You couldn't even tell people where you
Wiped your ass for 10 years. So no, I'm not letting this go. Not for me, but especially not for you.
That's not... Never mind.
You know, sometimes I wonder, how much of you staying here was actually to hunt these legends?
Or if it was because you had nowhere else to go.
Need to open the logbook. Oh, didn't I play this
Wonder
one?
if you're already feeling the remnants' effects, driver. Have you
I
been
think I did.
fixating on the car, maybe?
If only we knew where remnants came from. Then we'd have a place to start on how to help you. This is no typical anomaly.
Right, yeah. The anomalies we know, they're creepy, crawly, and weird. Like visible manifestations. The remnants were the only ones that wormed its way into your brain.
There's something much, much more.
I never played that track. Frequency file.
Welcome back. This is Frequency File, Episode 2.
That episode 1.
In the last episode, I told you about the curious case of Dr. Ophelia Turner. When it comes to this enigmatic individual, one of 3 versions is true. Myth, martyr, or monster. To be able to weigh her in turns as heretic, genius, or scapegoat, we must first set the stage. And I started down this path to discover who she was, what she did, and ultimately what happened to her. I didn't expect it to lead me to one of the strangest mysteries of the Pacific Northwest, the Olympic Exclusion Zone. But let me rewind a bit. In Northwest Washington State, there are 3,600 square miles of vibrant wilderness called the Olympic Peninsula. Bounded by water on 3 sides, it was a wonderland for outdoorsy types, with snow-capped mountains and salmon-bearing rivers and pristine rainforests. Up until 1955, it was the residence of 100,000 people, including Ophelia Turner. It was her birthplace, her hometown, and, it turns out, ground zero and sacrificial lamb for the promise of LIM technology. In true fashion, the government never comes out and says that's what led to the creation of the Olympic Exclusion Zone. But the chain of events were in plain sight. Strange accidents, leading to the government's claim of eminent domain and subsequent seizure of the peninsula. The evacuation of 100,000 people, and the attempt and abject failure at containing the rumors that spread like wildfire. Because it turns out, even with the government's resources at your disposal, keeping secrets is a tricky business. You can bet there was plenty of talk as a result. Lucky me, because I had plenty of questions.
No crystals. Oh, that's a... I do actually want one of these. That's a hammer. I need to go this way. What's the way? I want to see what that thing over there is. Might have to go at some speed. That's a lot of abductors. That's an Esquire. It is. Right. Love Esquire. Oh, I didn't put it fully in. Hey look, free fuel. This is the problem with fog. It's foggy? I mean, it's best. Oh, it's like a fallen... It's just an entire rock shell. That was a terrible idea. Why did I think that was good? It also got like a jump. I could have just jumped it. Would have been sensible. High cargo container? Is it? Nope, not one again. Yeah, I can avoid that. Right, oh, hang on, it's here, isn't it? Whee. It's just a different type of... Oh, is it just one that charges? Right, okay. How to... Dr. Francis Kirk. Hey, it's Francis. How to sum up my first days on the job and my first experience working with this organization. I have nowhere to start. Ada is doing some remarkable things and has plans for so much more, and the organization is growing at such a rate. It really feels like recruiting the best of the best here, both at home and from overseas. We've been flying in new hires from halfway around the world, and the admin can't press a security clearance fast enough. Looks like I've been assigned to the outfit researching inductive charging and resonant coupling. The team is small, and we're working with this very latest LIM technology, and there's already talk of how we might have a functional prototype by the end of next year. This means a working charging station, one deployed in the field, able to power devices from a small radio to as large as a small train. It's really astonishing, and every morning I have to pinch myself. Also didn't take stuff from the rates. Okay, that wasn't amazing, but you know, I'll take it. Probably should just drive out, right? Yeah, and there's a couple of big stations, but they're up the hill. And I have to come down the hill. They don't really want to do. I'm just gonna go a long way around and leave. Be very boring. So do want a car, well, in like one piece when I get there. And I found a... The annoying thing is, like, the actual, like, weird gravitational thing isn't the problem. It's the fact that it's the signs around it do more damage to me. They're like, stop, please don't drive over this, like, pothole. The actual rocks don't do anything. This road sucks. It's just a bad road. How many turns have they got? Many. Many potholes. Is that a wiggler? No. Very bad at driving on a road in the dark. Well, you know, the kind of road that's sort of questionably a road. Tape. Makes more sense. Don't want to drive through the radiation. Yeah, why not? Just heavy fog. Oh, so I can't go there. It's just not scanned. Okay. Because it has got exits. Right. Fuel evaporation. I'm guessing that makes fuel disappear. Oh. When you picked up the tape. Yeah. So there's another tape. Neon Reef. Two things I've not seen before. It's probably fine. Lost something in the shop? We can find it with the Vargas auto bag. That's nice. Hey, I don't need to put that's daytime now. Fuel evaporation. This part of the zone causes fuel to drain much faster than usual if it's evaporating and nothing. Yeah, I figured that might do what it says in the tin. Well, it's there. There's also the thing over there. Yeah. There's a lot of research stations here. Okay. Hello? A belching barnacle. Oh, is that thing? Oh, yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, huh? Uh-huh. Right. Rotten eggs. Uh-huh. Cool. That. What we got? Rotten egg. Out of headquarters. Jim, I'm at my wit's end here. The guys who give me are stupid. They're idiots. 23 years in the army, and I swear to God, we're at the lowest point. Now, you listen to me. They cannot be out here touching everything I've come across. New rule, assume everything is acid. Everything. Oh, is that right? You think I haven't heard that word before? Listen, my first deployment was Italy. I was fighting hand-to-hand in Monte Cassino last week, a week after I arrived. You know where I was before that? I was in a goddamn camp in McNeil. Guys like you shipped me and my family to a camp in Washington because you thought we were a turn against our own damn country. 23 years and I'm not going to die in this stupid state because some pimpled private doesn't listen because you are not briefing your soldiers. Now, you sort this out, and you sort it out today, or I'll take it all the way to the top. If you think men who look like me don't complain, I'll show you how far this can go. One of us is a Bronze Star, and one of us is a plywood desk. Sort out your battalion, and don't you ever dare question my loyalty to the service of this country again. You bet your barnacle. Out of briefing, near 66. Was this 67? Alright, people, first of all, we haven't stopped calling these things geysers. A geyser launches a jet of water, not gas. These things are blasting warm air and whatever goo this is. Got that? Have you got that? Second, whatever you do not try to enter one. These things go deep. Turns out the zone isn't just wrecking things above ground, these some kind of thin fissure resulting from the Earth's crust being scrambled up. They're blasting jets of warm air from as far down as the mantle. Third, this might not be entirely bad news. We think they're acting like a valve that prevents greater pressure from building? This might be why the geological activity we expect in the Pacific Northwest has decreased. We hope to know more soon. In the meantime, no geysers, okay? Stop calling them geysers, please. Huh? What did you say over there? Yeah, sure, whatever, they look like that. Call them barnacles, whatever. Yeah, that's bad. I'm gonna wanna get out dodge when I do this. Oh yeah, oh, right, okay, fuel consumption is actually a problem. A plastic power pod? What's that? Oh, and another thing, we're installing new transformers and battery farms across the facilities over this week. Folks, this is an extensive upgrade, it's going to take a few months. You're going to notice a few changes in the technology we implement. We're switching out some transformers, we're using shielding systems wherever we can now, because interference is so bad, and we're trying a new type of battery. Some of you will be clear to work with this technology, and some of you won't. But I can't skate around this one. Whether you're allowed to work on it or not, you're sure as hell gonna notice it anyway. Just you well enough at this point to know not to ask a quell. There's a thing over there. Questions that you shouldn't ask your friends and your colleagues. Anything that puts them in a difficult position. Just know that technology moves fast these days. When you need to know, we'll let you know. This limb stuff is good to us, and it's part of our job to respect the rules and keep confidence. Okay? So, got that, everyone? I'll speak more with this when on this with those who cleared for the limb briefing at midday. Everyone else, get your heads down. Got that? Okay. Fuel's a problem. I didn't realize quite how fast it would eat my fuel, and the answer is yes. Chance to... Yeah, there's the scrapper. It's going to fall apart any minute now, but... Anything in the bathroom? No, anything in the bathroom. Oh. There is, however, fuel around the front. That's... Oh, I walked into the toilet again. There's a refrigerator. Like a fridge. Right. Let's not pick this up. Let's grab all the fuel, then pick it up. That rear view mirror is still pretty useless. Oh, have I beached it on a tree? Yeah. Oh, there was very little fuel in there. Never mind. Very little fuel in the fuel pump is a lot, apparently. So that's fine. And... which way do I want to drive? I want to drive to the right, really. Hello, I would like this anchor, and not to regret my decision immediately. You know, about the recurring decision thing? I'll be coming soon enough, but it's not too good.
Today, I'm going to share my favorite recipe with you. These cookies take me right back to my childhood. Growing up in a large family, it could be hard to find the time or space to make them. I remember the first time I cooked these as a child, and how I turned on the mixer too fast after adding all the flour. Suddenly, I was surrounded by a white cloud. We couldn't finish baking until the dust settled. This recipe calls for enough butter to cook a parking lot. So much butter bakes the cookies right into a puddle. One time, they actually melted so aggressively in the oven that they dripped over the side of the pan. But so much butter gives the cookie its signature creamy taste and melt-in-the-mouth texture.
Why did I just find a bubblegum buddy? Central Exchange Monitoring. Hi there, Dr. Cook? This is Tobias Barlow from Maintenance. Oh, it's Tobias. I think I know why your field equipment is missing, and you're not going to like this. So me and a bunch of the folks have been doing requisition inventory. I've been losing gear too, but also finding it again later in different areas of the zone. We thought we lost some to high winds, but then some to, scrambling. But the weather's been pretty normal, and we realized the zone hasn't had a tantrum in a while, so we did a kind of stakeout. We left some old gear at a test site, and you won't believe it, these things are like little gooey fireflies, or one of the wisps or something. They come out the trees and they kind of band together. They grab stuff like magpies and then pass it around like a football team. Anyway, I know you scientists want to know about this stuff, so I figured I'd take notes. There's quite a lot. I did some sketches, took some numbers, and I repeated things, like an experiment I figured you might want to see. So mind if I drop this stuff by? Those pneuma tubes are malfunctioning again. So they just steal small objects. Yeah. That's fine. should do that so I know where I'm going. Just so I know where I am going. Am I seeing anything that's... Oh, that's a... Right. No. Caroline. Oh, they pull themselves. That's not at all weird. Uh-oh. A spitter. Okay, I'm gonna hide on the side of her. It eats fuel real fast, huh? Yes. Kinda gross. And then we run back around and... you can do it.
Here's what we know. Over 50 years ago, in November of 1946, Dr. Ophelia Turner was 27. She had recently returned home to the Olympic Peninsula to lick her wounds after a failed stint in academia. In a fit of obsession or redemption, or, quite frankly, both, she cobbled together a laboratory in her basement and produced the first limb wave on nothing but a killer hunch and plain ingenuity. Or so the story goes. It's never clearly stated anywhere what limb waves and limb technology really were. It's all vague claims and wild theories, dreams that border more on the mystical than the scientific. What we do know is that limb stood for unlimited frequency. Radio waves, once souped up and modulated just right, supposedly enabled the control of matter in a way that modern science both back then and now could only dream of. After Dr. Turner's discovery, she and a few friends, scientists and PhDs all, toyed with limb in their garage labs for about 4 years. The local police and fire departments start making regular house calls, spurred on by increasingly disgruntled neighbors calling in about incidents that seem to grow larger and more disturbing as the years go on. After one too many reports, the federal government takes notice, and thus begins their severe interest in limb technology. The next part happens quickly. In 1955, the United States government seizes not only the physical area where Dr. Turner and her scientists live, but the entire concept of limb technology. The area is at first evacuated under the pretense of safety, but quickly commandeered by the government. They established a brand new department called ARDA, Advanced Resonance Development Authority, which was to be headed by Dr. Turner herself. Over the next 15 years, the government expands the zone's borders. They clear out civilians as they go and erect massive 500-meter walls to keep out an increasingly curious public. The zone started in the northernmost tip of the peninsula, then expanded outward twice. Once in 1961, again in 1967, to the outer perimeter we see now.
Kind of went off the hill. Oh, not that way. Alright. Oh, yeah, they stick in their car, huh? Get off my car. Huh? I love the orbs. Yeah, like a tractor when you hit the water. Yeah, I'm not really surprised, huh? Oh, it's radioactive. That's great. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this fuel up and then get out, I think. Another one of those. Oh, nearly hit the car. Turned it off the car by accident. Is there another... power station on that hill, but I don't think I'll have enough fuel. I'm kind of worried. Another down, no. Sticky boys. Oh, that's the thing that just popped up behind me. That seems bad. I probably should be pilfering fuel from the car, shouldn't I? Not another one. That wasn't too bad. I was wondering what damage, but I suppose if you're sat still, it didn't really anything happen, huh? I'll just open this while I'm here. I don't really want the crude door, if I'm honest. Ooh. Not that way. Alright, let's put all this stuff away. And that. It's just guzzles. Apparently this fuel tank in this car is like as small as big as this. So all cars have bigger fuel tanks than mine. It does actually let you keep doing it even when it's yeah. Oh, right, that was Frequency File Episode 1 was that. Okay, that makes sense. Hello? It's weird. Tab was just messing with the menu rather than doing anything else. How odd. Oh, that's a big truck. Actually, I'm just thinking, I don't need to. I can just step one part at a time, right? Eh. I was like, oh, I can step one of them in. Helps if you have the fuel can in your hand. Drink so much. Okay, like fuel-wise, pretty sorted. It's not too bad. Oops. I don't know why I did that. I'm thinking it. Could have just walked over here. Anything? Apparently not. It's just pretty. It's fine. Oh, we got atmospheric thing happening. All good. Oh, what plane though? It's red though, whatever it is. I just leave. Oh, the storm's arriving anyway. Okay, perfect. I'd have to like reverse. Okay, it's not great. Now, where was it again? What isolated one? You're meeting you. Roba! Oh, a note. I don't read them because I'm usually in a panic. Why not find them? One crowbar, please. Oh, they're always at the back. Why do I... Well, not always at the back. Don't know how you get the leverage up there. Difficulty, I imagine. Oh. Wrong way. Well, next to a road, it can't be that bad. Was that barnacle in the middle of the road now? That's bad. I sort of ignored the concept of the road there for a minute. That's closing in faster than I would like. Okay. This will probably be fine. Ah, water, bad. That makes sense. Hurrah! 3.1 unstable. That's what I like to see.
Oh, you seen these readings, Francis? Gateway opens like blah 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 blah, blah,
And the car goes pow! Sensors go blah, 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 blah. The Shellosphere, oh, it's my favorite part.
I'm just gonna pick all this up. It's the one that I'm trying to put scrap in, right? Oh yeah. How many flares have I got? Yes. Newsflash, Seattle, August 17th, 1969. Air quality continues to suffer today as a result of the ongoing forest fires raging set through the Olympic Peninsula. Despite growing concern from state officials, ARDA have refused to grant firefighters access to the Right. That's a nice quick jot. Oh, actually, here's the map. How'd that fill out the map? Okay, that's where the state goes. Oh, it's still bad. Cool. Don't want that. Oh yeah, it's getting corrupted energy, huh? How many extra connections? This one, this one. Can't actually search these other ones yet. That was another junction as well. Ew. Another big road. I might be taking a short trip to there, it seems like. Considering don't really want to what says that? Oh, I don't know. Oh, there's one there as well, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I'll scan them at some point. Anyway. Is that like 4? Oh, needed for getaway 4. Huh. Huh. Anyway. Did I probably out there. Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna just, nice quick jaunt. I'll do that for the day so I don't do another one and get, spend a horrible... Spotting rubber on the floor. Can't have that. I do have a need a place to put the rubber. It's neither of these places. We'll use that one first. Anyway. Yeah, how bad is the flood? Aww. Headlights taking damage. Anyway. Just waffling already and thinking about it. But I'll do some nice repairing tomorrow. And all that good stuff. Yes, this will be good. It'll be either, just seeing where to go. It could be full of hubris. Which is always funny. You're gonna... No, you're not gonna work. That's weird. Anyway, I don't know how these things communicate or function. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, I'll do a longer drive tomorrow, depending on how much I basically get distracted, to be honest, doing it, because it tends to happen. Because it turns out going for a good drive is a nice time. Although I might be becoming ill, so it might be shorter. Because I'm currently developing a sore throat as I speak. Probably because I'm speaking. So hopefully that doesn't become a problem. We'll find out. But yeah. Remember to sleep. There's some thanks in there somewhere, obligatory thanks, but if I say it all the time, it just sounds insincere to me, so I just won't. Seems to draw attention to it. It does anyway. But yeah. See you maybe tomorrow. I'll drive a car into a bad zone. Hopefully, and wait for the weather to clear up. That's just light. That's just like a normal outside, waiting for weather to clear up. It's just very boringly realistic.